Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Leah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Elaine.
Morning.
Good morning.
So we have a last day for our skill camp. Fortunately or not, I don't know. It's different for everyone. But now we have some small introduction from Anna about our next steps and about World Skills Asia competition. Anna, I can give you microphone.
Thank you, Ilya. Hello, dear colleagues. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm very glad that you were together with us all this week. And thank you, Ilya, for leading this training. And thank you, our interpreters. I would like to explain you our next steps. As far as you know, this training is a part of a big program. And it's part of preparation process to online friendly skills games or Asian competition. And to register to this competition, you have two different ways. If your country is World Skills Asia member, you have a technical delegate, you should ask your technical delegate to register you through the website of World Skills Asia. You can see it here. And our colleagues from World Skills Asia created a guideline for us. I will share this guideline in the chat to our meeting and in our Telegram chat, so you could follow this guideline and register without problems. As for non-members of World Skills Asia, you will need to fill in a Google form, not a Google form, Excel form, as you did it before this training, and send it to my email. You can also see it here, and I will share this information in the chat so you could save it. As for the dates, together with Ilya and our colleagues from World Skills Asia, we confirmed the dates of the competition in web technology. It is from 27th of July to the 1st of August. You can register one competitor and one expert from a country. And you can also see on this slide cutoff age limits. And please save deadline for the registration. It is the end of June. If you have questions, if anything is not clear, please ask in the chat or with your voice. Everything is clear, yes. Thank you very much. It's the age limit for, no, it's age limit for all the skills, Okay, thank you for question. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Anna. Maybe question will be a little bit later, and expert can ask. You can write your question in Telegram, and Anna can answer about organization. So Telegram is open every time, not night. Okay, so yesterday we almost finished our work. Work with assessing, but as I understand, as I can see on marking stream, the results, we didn't finish yet a little bit client side layout and something in the server side. And now we have time to continue that assessing, and competitor can connect to the group and see again how it looks. I don't think so. It will be so much. We need so much time for that. I think it will be about 1 hour. And after that, I will show you a small presentation about our results, how it was, and some small congratulations about finishing our work. So who Sarah here, Ruchi. I can see Ruchi. Okay. Jotam, can you
Yes,
continue work with your group as a driver?
Yes. Actually, I'm already connected.
Okay, I will create for you additional room. I need Anna. I need organization privilege. 1 second. Oh, Ruchi, I see you. Great, you're here. So, Ruchi, can you drive for today? Yes, continuous.
Yes, I can.
In main room, not there, here. Or
Okay,
maybe no.
sure.
I will create for you. I saw that you have a very big part of Martinshem. So I will create 2 rooms for server side and for layout. What do you want to assess? Continue to assess.
Okay, that works.
So layout will be for you, and client side will assess IM in the main chat, in the main thread.
Okay. Okay.
It will be faster. Yeah, now I have administrative privilege and sessions. Sessions. So I created 2 rooms. You can connect and continue to work with backend for Jotam and layout for Ruchi and team. And I will stay here and work with client side.
Okay.
Okay, great.
See you, everyone.
Yes, see
See
you.
you. Bye.
And Jotam, yeah, be careful.
Yes.
There, it can be. I saw that almost 3 guys has some
No submissions. I think,
applications. Yes,
yeah,
but it's very
there's 2
hard.
without submission, but there's 1 without good configuration.
Yeah, maybe, but something it's worked, but not can it be tested by a layout, and maybe you need to see a database. Maybe
Okay.
it
Yeah.
will be your decisions, your team. But server side, it's every time it's many issues with competitors because there's
Yes.
many very small things.
Yeah, we'll check it with Mr. Ryu and Aijan
Okay,
and the
great.
other experts. Yeah, thank you.
And competitors who want to connect to the layout or backend group, please, you can do that because we have time for that. And in the main room, I will work with client side. Right. And who will assist me maybe? Organ is not here, but it's not a problem because client side is not so hard, and I think we can do this. So. And of course, you can write a question in chat. I will try to see. Okay, go to the server. So my screen is, you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? This question. Yes. Mhm. Okay, the first one who didn't access it yet for front-end development. It's Igor. Okay, great. What we can see there, here. Put microphone better. And what aspect we have? Animated errors. Message are implemented when filing input value. So usually it's better to read all of the aspects before assessing, because some of them I can assess by one time and understand it's okay or not. It's more important for objective aspects. For example, animated error message implemented with validation input value. That's mean I need to open and try to register or entrance to the panel field is very visually highlighted. It's about highlighting, so must be message. It must be highlighted. The next is validation about name. Only Latin letters and space. Okay, registration form is not sent data a little bit later. Unique names for registration without reloading the page. Checking the password, repeat. Okay, verification of agreements and implement animation of the count. Okay, so the first part of the one was most full. It's about registration. So we need to try to register, and we will see what will happen. So I see I see problem because there is only name, email, and password for registration. That's mean. But it's about layout. It's another expert will assess. About our work, we want to see some errors message, and I try to put something else. Yes, so it's animated error message are implemented when validation input value. It can be it must be, of course, discussion with experts, but for that situations mean I can put the maximum mark because we can see the small animation when errors show message, but another side it's standard animation, and competitor did nothing for improving. But another side, quality of animation must be assessed by another aspects, maybe judgment, and that's why I put the maximum mark for assessing. If there's a filling error, then we'll highlight it. It's highlighted. No, it's not highlighted. So it will be there for. The full name validation check is being performed on the last Latin letter. So if I will try to put something else as an alphabet symbol, I expected to see errors, but no errors. And oh, Sarah, you here?
Yes. Yes, Ilya, could you, hi again. Could you please give us the link for the Google Doc again?
Oh, this is okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and we need to try. Oh, I can create a quest. How is my list? Oh, this is a message motors. It's very strange and hard to assess. That means competitor every time try to do everything for reduce work of experts. Because if I will work hard, I don't like to put the mark, or I don't like the try to find the best way to find what you do, but because what I can do that, create requests, Okay. Some request name. Request. Okay, a field email should be empty. So what happened there? I can imagine because I try to create request with something, register some request, but I get it some error about email, but it's not connected to the context. So it's I can understand it's not worked well for everything. But about registration form, we need to return again to the main page. And there's can register, okay, admin try to send, and yes, form is sent and without any data, so it means zero for that aspect. Check for unique login. So I okay, www mail free register. Such user already exists. Okay, www1 email register already exists again. So it's something going wrong. I can see that competitor tried to do something, but it not look like it worked. Checking the password repeat. Okay, but I didn't have a field for password repeating. Or we can try to open Cognito registration. Yeah, it's that same. Okay. So there is a two. Verification of agreements, no agreements. Implement animation of the counter. Homepage, where is the counter? There is no counter. No, I can see. Nope. And the counter values change, we can check. And the counter is updated last, we can check. The before and after image changing, so there is no animation for key. JS as separate files. We need to find some JS files, only main file JS. Without any JS, I suppose. That's why it's not worked. Everything. Okay, there is no JS files, but we need to be sure that yeah, there is no JS files. By Isaac checking, so it must be their own, and JS code work without errors. But yes, of course, it will be without errors because we don't have a code of JS, but it not mean that I can check that, because sometimes when I can assess or I can check functionality, it's mean I can put the mark. That's why it will be not full mark. When deleting a request, a confirmation, we can delete the request because we don't have a control panel, and JS quality code. It will be there too because there is no JS code. And about general impression of the implementation of the image animation, no animation, hover effect, and the overall impress of the animation, no animation present. Or it was presented, but it's standard animation, and I didn't want to give him marks because it's standard. Try to be better than expert. Wait. Okay, next Amir. Amir.
Я не знаю, почему я с утра встала такая, да ну, это все, поеду на такси. Ага, 650.
Yes. Disabled microphone is better. Amir. Amir, very well. Okay, great. Amir, do you, okay, Amir. Registration. Register. Try to register www, 4W, login's name www, email, try to, okay, wrong email, password 1231234, and register. So email is not valid. Okay. The next one, password confirmation is not same as password. Yes, because I changed it. Okay. Alphabet must be only used. Yes. So can be a spacebar there. Yes. So registered. And I need to try log out, register again for someone else, and www 4 times for someone else. 123. So it's the same login. Yes, unique is not, so username is not unique. It's great. And I saw that it was animated with animation, but without highlighting field. Okay. Animated error message, yes. So it's full. It's very easy animation, but it's different as default. It's not highlighted. No, it's not standard, and no, and nothing more. The full name validation, yes. And the registration form is not sent if data is not filled. Yes. Because he tried to check. Oh, no. 1 second. Ah, yes. Now I tried to check validation and it's not send it. Ah, it must be not that part. If it will be empty, so it will be errors and without sending any data. That's mean 5. And checking the unique, yes. checking the password, repeat yes. And verification agreements. Oh, we don't have agreement checkbox, so it will be 0. The next one, implement animation of the counter. So it will be next counter. Do we have a counter? Yes, we have a counter, or maybe it's a counter. Try to roll no animation. So I need to try to find a way to create some requests. So it's closed for everyone. I need to log in by someone. www.123. So I'll log in. But okay, open try account, admin panel. So I can see how I can create. Yes, and of course I'm guest account. Yes, maybe I need to log in by admin WSA. Again. Yes, I log in. Try to open admin panel. And what I can see here, users, okay, that's me, add user. I suppose it's changed, refresh, yes. And now go out, log out again, log in by www. So log in. And I try to create, yes, now create new request, great. New request, like to be www. Try to create description, right, and photo. So photo, create, and I suppose it's created because there is. Okay. Now I need to go to the main page. There's one. It was a 0 in last time, if I remember well. But okay, I need to open. Open account. Open window. I want to see the counter. And I want to create more. Great. But it's status new, and that counter must be no. So it's not reloaded without. It's not refreshed without reloading. Counter, I can see counter, but without animation. And implement animation, no. The counter value change without reloading, no. The counter is updated at least every 5 seconds, no. The before and after image hovering. Hovering, where is? I'm not sure that it's because it's only examples of images. And where is, for example, this mine? There is, we have a hover, but there is a problem with status. I need to go to admin. every time, yes, we spend so much time for testing because we need to be sure that everything work well. So this means we need to open admin panel, find requests, number one of them, and I can manage of them. So I can check, I can change status. I suppose the only category can change. Okay. That's mean I can, but I can see, I can see that we have some animation, and I suppose it's good animation, but without second image, and without that second image, it's not so much viewed. But I will give him that because he created script and animation is worked. JSA separates the files. I see the several eyes jQuery. I see only one JS file. Okay, so it's not separated. Yeah, I know it's not says in the test project, and sometimes some aspects is not presented in a test project like that, but it's more about good practice and standards for coding. So you need to remember that aspect for your work. Without errors. So to open the console, log in, do something, register, go to the admin panel, and then go to the admin panel, try to remove something, add something, switch to somewhere. So I can see errors. That means it will be full. And okay, when I try to delete the request, that means I need to go out again. Yes, open my account. Oh, something happened. Yeah. I don't know why, but I a little bit crashed. Okay, I can log in by admin. Go to account. No. Why?
Hello, Ilya.
Yes, Amir, you are here, yes?
Yes. Excuse me, you changed admin to guest. That's because you can't now go to the account page and admin panel
Oh,
page.
I changed it.
Yes, you changed in admin panel yourself
okay.
to guest.
Okay. Okay. Can you say that you created or not deletion of request?
Yes, In that
Okay.
Windows, it's open. You can see a remove button.
Yeah, I tried to open by when I log in by a user, another user. And go to the account, it's crashed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I saw that it worked before because I checked another aspects, but it's happening something. But I will try to change admin status. Where is you? Okay, where are you? Two users, I suppose admin here. And
For administration level, you should change level to number 2.
okay. Thanks. So login by admin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. WSA. And admin panel. And oh, not admin panel. I want to see account. Yes. And I want to create something different, like admin, and choose a file again, create. And there is button remove, I understand. Okay, great. So yes, it's confirmation here. It's good. And where are you? Counter data tool. Yes, okay, 25. And JS code quality. JS code quality, where is your close it? The code cannot be quickly figured out. Many full names of variable and functions. Level one, use JS framework or JS. If to use the JS framework, so you didn't use JS framework, but it's okay for that. Project. But you use the jQuery, so it looks like a framework, but not framework, of course. But it's like a library. But you put everything in one place. And it looks like you copies that code from another part, as I understand. And is function many global variables. Yeah, so it's like not so much structured source code.
Excuse me, this is jQuery library. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
my
I see, I
code.
see. But you would use that. Oh, that's why it's copied, because, okay,
Yes, yes.
thank you very much. But where is your code? I saw that.
JavaScript code or server-side code?
JavaScript code.
In the home
I
page,
think, yes.
yes.
Because I remember that I found. Oh,
Yeah, right.
okay. Okay, there is a better for structure, for syntaxes, but okay. Yes, there is no plant. It's very hard to, because, okay, there is no global variable, it's good. Everything inside, everything is named name it as context. Same uppercase of variables, as you can see, without comments, but comment is not so important for that aspect. Okay, that's only because not without any framework, but you don't need that framework. That's why I want to put you 1 mark. No, not 1 mark, 3. It's full. And before, after, yes. And now about animation. I saw that animation was, but how it worked well or not. I saw there's animation a little bit more. This I like, but fortunately without animation of counter and some animation here, but very, very small. Look like it's here, but I can understand it's worked or not. But now there is better because color is more different. Yeah, and I like that effect in that term of site. And I want to say that it's your term is the best. I think is most. I think the best of the other competitors. So for me, you have animation is not so simple, but not complex. So maybe some expert will give you 1 and someone will give you 2, but without any so much many variant of animation. And for you, I can give a recommendation to change something with that section, and like you need to place more dynamics in the page, because now it's only like lists for everything. But if you will create some different places of your blocks text, like by column, it will be better. And that combination of columns and data in one place is not so good, because everything in one place and you don't know what you need to do, what you need to fill, what fields, and what you, and when you go into the down by clicking by menu, like login or register, it will be same every time. And why? So it's like I try to explain as user. So be careful on that, about that. And for an animation of hover, I'm not sure that I can assess very well because there's must be second image, but I can change that image because you didn't finish changing of status, as I understand. I'm right?
Yes, you're right. Unfortunately, I couldn't implement management of requests.
Yeah, that's why it's very good idea to prepare some demonstrate data for experts where they can assess and see. For example, an admin panel like now, because we know login and password of admin. So, but I can see that it's same speed and it's closed by and opened by as asked in a test project. So for me, it's okay. Maybe someone expert will be not so much open it for competitors. Okay, great. There I need to fill which, yes, and so go to the next competitor. Haruka or Haruka. Close, come, open. So we need to go to the registration. Where is the registration? Sign up, sign in. No, sign in is. Let's create a registration request. Maybe sign up. Maybe that password accept. What's mean accept? And what means this? Check. So it must be something like true or yes or something else. Okay, I will try www. Login www. If there must be error, there must be a no without. Okay, password 123 1234. Accepting some rules maybe and without. Okay, sending. So please, okay, email sync up again. Please enter a part for okay, try again. Send up. Oh, that's mean that means what we have. Animator or message are implemented when validated input value. It's a standard part with animation, but I can't give. No, I will give because I can see, and but without highlighting. As I remember. No, it's highlighted. Okay. Double check. It's very important for every time. The full name validation check is full name validation no, because I tried to send another symbol as the charter. The registration form is not sent if not finished. little bit later. Unique of login password. Unique, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sign in. Email is no. No. I can see nothing about that. I'm checking the password. Repeat. No. Verification agreement. No, because it's there. Because it's empty was. Implement animation of the counter. So about sending data without any sent. So data is sent. So without implement animation of counter. Maybe this is counter, but says that I need to create requests like description requests. So it's same, so that worked. Counter value change other loading. No, the counter is updated last. No. JS has the separated files. We have some script, very small, but only one file. I know, so there was for before after image changing. Yes, we have before after changing. Yes, okay. But without JS separating, JS code working without display error. I hope yes, but not so much code here. But we have, so why not? I'm a good expert for competitor. When deletion and request, a confirmation is requested. I need to. I want to see requests, but I can see nothing about control of that process for deleting. JS code very small and without errors. Again, it's very hard to assess. So sometimes in that case, it can be something like that for assessing. So it does not mean that that code is very bad for structure and variables. But sometimes expert can decide to give not so much points because there is no so big source code. And it will be honest for another competitor who did everything. Before, after, yes, we have animation, but I want to put something like that because it's not same speed and not so much, not ideal. Maybe it can be adjusted a little bit more. And about all of the animation on page. I can see nothing else for additional except standard request about animation. Only maybe that hover, but hover is not so much animation. That's why some expert can put 1, 0, 0, for example. It's a real situation. Okay, and that's all. And the next. Do you hear me well or? Okay, well. Mm-hmm. Who's next? Aliza. Yes. Alizara will be there, I suppose, because yes, fortunately it will be there for everything. Level skipped. Because I think there was problem when he tried to move local developed version of application to the server, but another side it's still same template and so on. So it will be there. And expert don't want to change. The expert can't change nothing in your work for repairing. Is not possible. It can be only one string or some one variable you need for changing, for repairing, but expert can do that, fortunately, and they can copy of files from some your local store, your local documents to local workstation to the remote server. Okay, the next one is Daniel. Daniel, you're here. And for you, register full name. Yes, username. Email address like that. Password 1231234 without confirmation. Okay, register. Email, okay. Because type of field, I suppose the password must be unless. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 8, 9. Try. The password and confirmation not much. Great. 8, 8. And try again. So we registered with name www, but with not alphabet characters. Try and log out, register again, but with that, and there might be that too. And username again, some email, password again, 1, 2, register. So username is already a bit taken, right? And it's highlighted, and I can see message, but message without animation. I'll highlight it again, but with another type of error, but with a small animation, but not for everything, only email address and password. Yes, standard animation. Okay. So it's animated errors in the standard. Yes, it's as was before for other competitors. Information. Is visible highlighted? Yes. The full name validation check is made no. The registration form is not sent. Data is not if it. And then delete. Yes, we got send it. Checking for the unique user login password without reloading the page. It's one of the what I want to check. For full name something, some emails, password. And yes, look like without results. We want to see this better. Yes, let's get to. Yes, get one post, but without refreshes. Okay. So it's okay. Checking the password to repeat. Yes. And verification of agreement to the position. National no, because we have agreement. Implement animation of the counter. The counter go to the completed in work. So some counters without animation when reloading, but it's okay. And I want to add some login by www password login, and I want to I can't understand, so I can check its work or not, because I can because no, it's okay. I need to log in by admin first, so and change status of users. So I need to open super admin, but there is no functionality to do that. Okay, I understand. So that's mean it's implement animation of the counter. No. The counter value changed no. The counter is updated no. The before after image changed to return, and we want to see something, but no, nothing. So we can see 0. JS has separate files. Yes, that's just. Oh, we don't have a JS file. But how do you? Okay, because it's okay. Because we need to register and go here. Yes, just add one file. Open that file. Otherwise, okay. But this didn't do that. How did you did that reloading without reloading taking? Because 1 second. Yeah, of course. No, so this app and no. I can open. Daniel, you are here, no? No, okay. Daniel. What do you can see? What you can if someone follow by my access, can you imagine how and where JS code can be? Because I can see on a page where it must be. But again, you can check. Okay. Okay, so it's 0 for JS code work without this error. because no JS code, no deleting, no JS code quality, and we don't have animation. We don't have any animation. And okay. Let's mean, yes, that's all. Okay, the last of competitor, young Jew. Young. And there's, yes, he finished on the first day. Okay, that means it's there will be for him. Okay, we finished it. We finished it. Yes, what do you think? So I will close server, close administration. I need to, so wait a little bit, please get a break for you. I need to go to the another room and check what expert doing there. How it's working. Mm-hmm.
So I will continue sharing my screen. Am I good to share my screen now, Mr. Ilya?
Yeah.
Yes.
It will be better because the interpreter will work more productive.
There. So again, can we now continue the marking process, Mr. Ilya? Mr. Ilya,
Yes, yes. What?
can I continue now or
Yeah,
will wait
yes,
for?
of course.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
where did we end? The personal account is available only to the registered user.
Yeah,
Um,
it's correct.
And okay. The admin panel is only available to the administrator. It is correct. So we should
Okay,
change
it's
it from
correct.
0 to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and vice versa. We'll try it to the admin account. Yeah, it's redirected to the super admin.
Okay.
So it's also good. If the login password pair is incorrect, a message is displayed. So let's try to log in with a different. Yeah, it's a default Laravel. There's a message displayed. Okay. So for the registration, this part will be, I think it will become 0 because of the uh uh the condition that it should be server side verification without page reloading. So when typing user name, user 2, well, let's try first the uniqueness. So there's an admin, admin 3 at email.com WSR1. WSR1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
So first, we'll check if it is reloading. We forgot to open it earlier before loading the page. So if it's reloading, then it's 0.
Okay. I put.
It's reloading. It's not requested
Yeah,
on
server
the
side.
server side. Uniqueness. The uniqueness is already been taken. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. Just because it didn't have any description or condition, that's why we pass it. But if the server side verification is also included there, it's also 0. So log out is implemented. We can log
Yes.
out
Yes.
earlier.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Okay. Then
Try to send request.
yeah, the request we cannot check it because there's no where's the this is the account. There's no control on where to or panel where to
Okay.
add
0.
0. Even
0.
though we check this category, no value.
What about administrator panel, control panel of for administration?
Yeah, also no content. Even the controller doesn't have any methods that will show the action.
Mm.
Even the routes, I think Yeah, there's no post. There's no post request on the routes, anywhere on the routes. Yeah, including the post controller. There is a store actually, but I don't
Check
think
the API. API.
the API is also empty.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the route post doesn't have only indexes.
Yeah. It is not
Oh,
not
there's a
issued
post.
yet. Yeah. A post.
There's a post resource, meaning the store, the delete, the put is included in here. But the implementation on the admin doesn't have. It doesn't have any form that will show. There's the upload. Where did they call it? Account user. Oh, that's why. Since I can't verify the user. Okay, from the admin account, I cannot change the user from the admin account. We'll just check if it's working by changing this manually. Okay. So there you go. There's the request.
Aspect, Jota.
Yes.
Which aspect?
The user can create requests. So on the admin panel, there's no control wherein the admin can change the authorization level of a user. Okay. So that's why we cannot change from the admin panel this user to be able to create a request.
Okay.
So in order to check if the user can create, we change manually on the database the role of this user into a user. Okay?
But it is not correct.
On the other aspect, it is not correct.
Yeah.
The 166 row is false already. Yes. But the creation of request aspect, let's see. Okay, there is required the body, the category, and the image is required. Meaning, it will ask for all value to create a request.
Oh.
Cannot create also a request. But it is verified when creating a request.
But it's not work.
When creating a request, all the required fields are specified. So we specified all, but we cannot create. So
which
what do you think?
I think it's we can put 1 point in 152. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you try
because
the
it is
Did you
because
try
it is
okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
because this is fields is required.
yes, validation of fields. Yes, but we cannot create. Let me check the database if there's an instance wherein the request is created. No post, meaning maybe he also tried and didn't having it to work. So this one is one new. We cannot check error message of invalid photo. We can check. Actually, we can check it directly on the code. But to make sure, this is image files. This is also good. The message is issued for invalid photo and image. Yeah, I'll be the one to change. Okay. User can view the request. Well, since there's no request, there's nothing to view. Well, to see if they can view, let's try to insert manually. So just to see if it's working, 7, insert, there's no category ID 1. Let's just see. Timestamp. I'll just click anything, anywhere. What?
Click. Okay.
There. So let's just see if, so no pulling, no listing. So this is good. Cannot sort, filtering, cannot filter, user can delete request. Well, nothing to delete, nothing to change, nothing to complete, nothing to change. Categories. There's no route for categories, I think. Yeah, there's no route for categories. So in short, cannot add or delete new categories. So there, okay. Then last part, I believe this is all 0 because I've checked it yesterday. If he got the competitors been able to put some files just for the sake of double checking with testing this one. So nothing to check. So all 0.
All 0.
Yeah. So we're finished.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you for your work, hard work.
Thank you, Joto.
Thank you. Thank you, experts,
good.
for assisting. Thank you,
Thank you.
Aijan, for being our translator inside the room.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. So I'll give the mic to Mr. Ilya. Thank you for trusting me to be part of your drivers.
The mic is different.
My mic? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
So Mike. Yes.
Okay. Great. I think everyone here, and we can continue, or you need to. Do you need a small break?
Yes, I think.
I think you need 5 minutes. It's a break for everyone, and I will write in the chat that we will return for last words, and everyone can connect. Maybe not 5, maybe 10 minutes or
10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
10 minutes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ilya.
Thank you. Mr. Ryoju from Japan?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Mr. Ryu, hello.
Yeah. Are you a new expert for
Yes,
Shanghai?
yes, I'm a new expert.
Yeah. First, I have to say sorry about lost
Yeah.
Mr. Chikasa. I'm
Yes.
I'm sitting here. And 2 years ago, Mr. Chikasa was here in this place.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very sad moment, but yeah, okay. And now it is very happy to see you here again.
Yes.
Now you have 2 competitors?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nice to see you here. Okay, we can
Okay.
have some more event because we live in a close area. when Corona is gone, we can meet each other.
Yeah.
Okay, and I shared some video on the chat. Okay, you can check the video.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, check video.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
need some break. Thank you.
Mr. Ryu.
All right. Everyone here, can you hear me? Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
So, congratulations of finalizing our skill camp, our training for expert and competitors. Fortunately, I can see all of the participants. Maybe they have another work, but we can analyze. And I want to conclude a little bit. I want to explain a little bit, and I want to give more comments about what it was that, and because it was some problem with Photoshop, for example, and it's not something special. It's usual. Something is happening with on a competition, and for competitors, it's very important to find a solution and use another way. Of course, in a competition, some technical issue will be it must be solved very fast and without competitors. It's must be prepared well, but can be happen with your work, with your workstation, electricity or computer or something else. And every time it's mean you need to work with your mindfulness resistant to problems and many stress. And now you try to do that, and now you can today in that days you worked with that, and maybe you understand now how you feeling. And for experts, need to understand how you can catch that feeling of your competitors to protect them before competition. And of course, it was ability to switch to the different way. It's very important in a competition because you don't know a test project, you don't know what will happen, and your ability to many times to switch between tasks, it's very good ability. So please please ensure that you have that ability, because without that, it will be very hard to compete. I saw that some experts actively involved in the process, and it's very good for the team, and it's a very good connection. I saw and I received many texts in the chat about problems and experts wanted to give their competitors some help, and it's very good. And of course, now you can now you know what's mean a countdown and what's mean a short time when the framework, like when the frame is going down. And it's very important to feel that process when you don't have so much time for everything, because every time it will be not enough time, and you need to learn how you can manage that time. For example, I noticed that you are a little bit disorientated. When I saw your work in your workplace when you try to do something that is not so important, like arrange your place shortcuts, and when maybe you're thinking about something but you do nothing, and it's not good for time saving. And you need to correct that, and this is for experts first of all. And I saw that some competitor started working with another part with another model, the next model, and it's okay. It's great. It's one of the way to spend your time more productivity, and it's good strategy to go to the next step. And but you don't know what will be in the next test, the next model, and maybe your work in that model will be will be destroyed and erased for the next step. That's why you need to be very very careful when you choose that way, because you can spend so much time in the trash. And yeah, and I watched that someone copied the file in the last minute on the end, and we saw that some works and when we assess, and that's mean every time you need to know that the time will end, and this is very important to understand. When you work at home, you have so many times you can say for you, okay, I can keep that for tomorrow, or I can keep for more 1 hour, and so on, so on. It will be your decision. But in a competition, time is not your choose. It's every time it's the same for everyone, and after some period, time will be finished. So we need to understand that, and every time keep attention your times. And of course, without internet, you are nothing. I understand that idea, and it's a life, of course, and it's more productivity. You can work and give more money for your work when you use internet, of course. But competition, it's competition, and we don't have access to the internet, and in that case, you are not so big a professional without internet. It's not a big a problem for your life, but you will feeling better, and your work will be more quality. Yeah, more better your work will be if you will work without internet in the same way. Try to do that if you're at home. Try to disable internet and create something not so big, maybe some small models, and you will see that your productivity will be increased with internet, and it will be liked for you. And another way, when you go into the Bali or something, some equator country to work, like a freelancer, and relax on the beach, and in that case, internet will be not accessible for you. So that means it will be one of the plus for your ability to work better and without internet. It's a joke, of course, but why not? It's very, it can be. So it's all of it's all of it's all of what I want to say for your works. So thank you for your working, and of course thank you for experts to work, and for our next competition in July, in the end of July. I think we will work a little bit. We will work it the same way, I think, and maybe not, and maybe without so much compete as an international competition, but try prepare yourself more, and especially for experts, because competitor will be only one for that competition, but you will still work with us. I hope many years ago, and that means it will be it's a challenge for you to create some, to prepare some competitor for compete, not only for competition friendly. So thinking about that, that my words, and try to grow with us. And now about results. Of course, we don't compete, but we have some statistics, and I want to show you what you get, what your competitor gets, and how it will look. So it's about 12 competitors, if I remember well. I need to change. No, better. Yeah, so we have some results. There is not all of competitor, because someone is not can connect, or maybe someone received 0, or maybe who wouldn't want to see his results. But I will not range, and you don't need to range too, because it's not a competition, it's not a compete, but it's a result for understanding what you can do by a section of our work skills standard specification, or occupation standard. And it's more about thinking how much I can do and how much can another do, and how I can improve my training, and so on. So what we can see there, it's 2 tables. First one, it's points, and second, it's a percentage of from maximum points. And what we can see there, so almost all competitors, it's more than 30% of all of them, and it's good, I think so. And another way I can compare with results from Russia, because we did that test project as a demonstrative exam when students finished their education course, and they have an average fee. It's almost same average for our competitors. Little bit, and our competitors has a little bit more upper than Russian students, and the maximum balance is almost same. Because technically test project is not so hard, and some of students and competitors like Dina are already almost finished, and it's possible to do for 100%. We don't have a median, but as you can see, we have average and median. It's same. That means it's very good dividing competitor results on the line. And but unfortunately, in Russian we have some norma for that exam, and this is 60% must be solved, and only several of our competitors did that, and in Russia, competitive students, they maybe 5% of students did that test project so much as 60%. So what do you can see more in that table? What do you think? It's a question for experts with experience. Can you see?
Based on the data we are presenting, I think most of the competitors need to improve more on their back-end part. Yes, if I'm correct.
For example, graphic design and layout is better than front-end and back-end programming, and because it's not, and graphic design is not connected to the Photoshop, for example, because if you can choose the right way and create your logotype and image, you can get more points, and it's okay. And that's why Euroskills competition, for example, we trying to reject Photoshop for competitors, and maybe in that competition, Euroskills competition, Photoshop will not be installed on a workspace. So
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
I have a question. When we in our competition on July, we have test project with Photoshop or without, because it's a big problem with Photoshop and some.
Yes. That's why. We have that distribution of mark. So it will be interaction project, web application, and site on CMS. And CMS will be without Photoshop, as I remember well. And but of course, for some functionality of like a treatment of image, you will need to some graphical design, some graphical editors. It can be very easy, very small graphical editors, like fast tone image viewer, for example, or something more. But it's a question for our preparation before competition, and I will send you a little bit later. I will send you spreadsheet form where you can put what exactly software you want to use on the server, like a graphical design for graphical design too. some light editor, for example. So we didn't have a graphical design model for the next competition.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think you need more time for analyze that data, and you can do that a little bit later with your competitor. And only keep attention that it's possible to finalize all of this project. And this is more important to understand that it's possible. It's possible to do that without internet. It's possible to do that without Photoshop, and so on. And yesterday and today you saw how experts work, and it's not so something strange or magical. It's it's a usual as a user use it your application. So everything is everything is possible for you, for competitor and experts. So that's all our statistics. About statistics. If you have a question, please tell me. And we will continue when we will find answer. Do you like results?
I think that's for the competitors to say, do they like the results or not?
I agree.
But it's very good. It's a good way to ask them before starting to work and image what they wanted to get, and after this competition,
their expectations before they
yes,
attempt. Right?
Yes, and show them, and after that we can compare and think why are you so strictly for you, or why are you so lazy, or something else. So it's a information for you, expert. You can get that and work with your competitor for maybe for next competitor too. And I will happy if it will be helpful for you. So we are finished. If you don't have a question, maybe if someone want to say something, it will be great. And I want to show you one link. I will put that link to the chat too. We have it's not a so big training video as from Ryu. Thank you, Ryu, for your video. But it's some more explanation about demonstrative exam, how it's going, and how students prepare. And oh, where is? Ah, yes, there. And the one small link for you guys if you want to write something in a whiteboard. I will open a little bit later. But as a final of our work, is of course it's congratulations for everyone that because all of you worked very well, and thank you very much for work for experts, especially Ruchi and Jotam for driving, and of course for all of the experts who work in a group.
Yeah. Also, thank you for World Skills Asia for spearheading this kind of event. For your skills, for everyone who organized this kind of program, where we can refresh our skills and learn from other experts also.
Right.
Yes, and of course, certificate will be sent for you in a chat. Maybe personally, I don't know, but it will be sent in a digital way, of course, without paper. But you will receive that. Yes, Anna started to transferring, and maybe someone wants to say more, or we can try to open more webcams and get a picture.
I think that's a
everyone.
good idea. I'll take off my specs before we take the picture.
Yeah, maybe I can see some new faces. And,
We need to look more formal.
Yeah, Miss Anna already sending some certificate for all of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
So guys, who is
Thank you,
without
Anna.
webcam? Competitors, please don't shine and enable your web camera.
Webcam?
And your face will be in a Facebook for everyone.
How about take a screenshot?
Yeah, that's I asked to enable web camera.
Yeah, I can do.
I will try to catch all of you. So that's all. Only 50%. We need to 60%.
카메라 켜라.
No. Yeah. Who next?
We've already received the certificate and I'm trying to print it already.
I think
To-
they want
to
to print.
to show. Yeah. Maybe.
이거 전부 다 보게 하는 방법 있지 않냐?
Oh, I need to close my sharing, I think so, because
It's being filtered by my anti-background. Wait a minute. Isa. Yeah. Is it okay?
right. Nice music of Telegram notification. blink.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course you can open my where is this? Yeah, here. Whiteboard. Maybe you want to write something on the board. You can see?
Yes. Right. Stickers, HA link that are used.
Oh, there's no. Okay, but you can do that a little bit later if you want.
It's not in public. Yes.
It's not a public? Ah, yes, it's not a public.
Can you paste this link in the chat, Ilya?
Yes. Music still playing.
View only.
Okay, great. So maybe someone want to say more, because
I think it's
I say everything.
I think it was a very good initiative taken by, I mean, WorldSkills Asia and Russia as well. And I just think that, we should do more such things now that we know that things are changing and staying home is the new normal. So I think we need to, if we need to get comfortable with these things, we can do more of such things so that before the competitions, candidate become normal and used to this kind of working also. Because I'm sure for a lot of people, uh, this would have been a new experience, and working in the physical environment is different than working in the virtual mode, so it needs practice. So let's try and give them more and more exposure where they can work on such thing. And for experts also, I think it was a different experience altogether, because when we work there, it's a different thing. We can see each other. Here we don't know, okay, is the camera on? If somebody is asking you a question, you're saying yes, and this other, if you don't speak the yes, the other person can't see your face. So all these things, in order to become normal and used to it, let's try and do more such things, is what I feel.
Yeah, I agree with you. And maybe we will. Maybe I don't know. I will not. Maybe before competition, we will connect with you, with all of the experts, and to be sure that everything is prepared well for competition.
Right.
And in that time we can speak more. We can speak more and again and test something more. Not such big skills camp, of course, without competitors, but with experts. I think it can be. It's very easy. Oh, I can see more faces. I need to take a picture. Smiling on camera. Okay, great. Okay, so
I deleted somebody's text, I'm sorry. Oh, I have done Control Z. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll write a little bit later then. Let me not change now.
Yes.
Okay. I hope everyone happy, and
Yeah.
now we can return to your routine life and improve yourself. So it's some of the hard part of meeting. It's a closing and say bye-bye for everyone. We'll see you in the future and on some meeting, or maybe some real life in real life with someone. So thank you for everyone again.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you. See you soon.
See
Thank you.
you again. Thank you, everybody.
감사합니다. spicy ba?
Terima kasih.
I don't
Bye.
know what thank you in
Bye.
India.
Bye. See you again.
I know how to say bye in Russian. It's paka paka. I learned it when we went there in Kazan. I hope I'm saying it right. It's paka paka. Yeah.
До свидания. До свидания. Bye-bye.
So paka paka.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't want to leave.
안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 계세요.
I can close the thread. It's very easy. But I need to find a button because I can see. Where is the button? Close button for everything.
Bye-bye.
Go home.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Stay healthy.
Yes, you too. Same to you. Nado.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
really
let's
can. I really
yeah,
can find.
take.
Why? Ah, yeah, that's what it is.
Ilya, unless you end the meeting, we are not going anywhere.
Yeah, okay,
We
bye
all are
bye.
staying here only.